Again, this morning we have the privilege of having Richard Sharp with us and his lovely wife, Rachel. Thank you for being with us again from Operation Mobilization. And I don't think he needs much more introduction, but he is an evangelist. He is here in the U.S. for a little while. He travels the world evangelizing and helping people do evangelism, bring the gospel of Jesus Christ to those who don't know. And that's one of the things he's helping us here at Mountain View Church with as well. So we are really pleased to have Richard again. Come on up, Richard, it's yours.
Thank you. Well, it's a joy to be with you, my wife and I, on this first Sunday in the new year. Turn to somebody and say, Happy New Year. There you go. Yeah, I've served almost 50 years with Operation Mobilization. In fact, this year, it'll be 50 years with OM. And OM also means on medication. So if you find me a little 50 years of medication. And the mission is off medication. So, pray for me with that. And, where's my box? Hey, do you like my box? You like my box? Nice box. You like my box? Ma'ams, do you like my box? Do you like my box? Hey, we live in a box. We eat out of a box, a fridge. Shop now with a box. It's called Prime. Huh? We worship in a box. Nice box. One day they'll put us in a box. Why are you smiling?
Going to heaven.
Oh. We like our box, don't we? Now talk to me. Why do I like my box? Talk to me. Huh? Why do I like my box? Come on, talk to me. Why do I like my box? Comfortable. Why do I like my box? So familiar. Yeah, this is my box. Get your own. We like our box. I'm comfortable. And in fact, welcome to the American dream. Get a box, fill it with the latest and greatest. When it gets filled up, get a bigger box. Raise 2 kids to get their box. Am I right or am I right? It's also the British box, where I come from, the Chinese box. It's the box around the world. But it has a downside, because what we gain, we have to maintain. And that becomes a pain and a drain. And we raise 2 kids to do the same. Shall I say that again? And we can spend all of our life basically thinking in the box. Go to work to have a nice box. Get a bigger box. Raise our kids to get their box. You're right. You're right. But you know what I found in life, in ministry? That it's only when I step out of the box that I really see things happen for God. In here I pray nice prayers. I have a nice Bible study. Do you know? Suddenly when I step out of the box, my praying's different. Help! Like Peter stepping out of the boat. And a funny thing is, when I step out, I experience God when I need him most. And do you know when I need him most? Outside the box. And this new year, 2025, God wants us in a fresh way to step out of the box. Turn to somebody and say, get out of your box. Now, don't say that nice and quiet. You got to say, get out of your box. Get out of your box. It's time to step out. Scriptures say without faith, it's what? Impossible to what? Please God. And I think part of faith is that risk faith, that stepping out faith. It means with faith, check me if I'm okay on this. It means with faith, it's impossible not to please God. Is that okay? With faith, it's impossible not to please God. And if you and I want to please God this year, if we want to bring a smile across God's face, if I can say it that way, it'll be especially when we step out for him. And we read a story very familiar. I'm going to do a change up on that story, if that's okay. If you don't invite me back next week, that's okay as well. But the three servants, I'm going to call them Tom, Dick, and Harry. And I'm Harry. Say hello to Harry. That was a little weak. Say hello to Harry. Thank you. I feel better now. Oh, Master, you're going on a long journey. Oh, and, you got us together, Tom, Dick, and Harry, me. You're giving Tom 5 talents, Dick 2, and you're giving me just 1. Wonder why the master's given him 5 and him 2 and me just 1. Master must know what he's doing. Oh, Master, you're going on a long journey. And, you want us to invest this in the kingdom. Master, you're leaving. When will you be back? If you could text and give me a heads up, that would be really good, you know. Master, wow, Tom, you're off as well. Wow. And Dick, you're off as well. Wow, be careful. You could lose it all. Master won't be happy with you. 5, woo. And Dick, you got 2. I would actually do the 1 and 1 myself. Maybe hold back 1, rainy day and all that. And the other, invest. And, but I just got 1. Just 1. What am I do with that 1? Tom could lose it all. Dick could lose it all. What am I do with this 1? I feel good. No one's touching this. They could lose it all. I'm going to keep my eye on this. I'm okay. Master's okay. Everything's okay. I should have got a slightly bigger box. Are you okay? Is this you? What are you doing with what God's given you? Some of you is given 5 talents, some 2, some 1. What are you doing with what God's given you for the kingdom? Investing in the kingdom. Maybe gifts of hospitality, organization, evangelism, giving of money, all kinds of ways. But what are you doing with what God has given to you? You playing it safe? Most for me, a little bit for the Lord. You're living in your comfort zone. Hey, the world's crazy out there. Boy, it's time to live real safe. I'll be going to Africa later this month, several countries. You know what people say to me? Is it safe? That's the number one. Is it safe? Number one thing for Americans. Safe. Well, don't get mad at me. Tom could lose it all. Dick could lose it all. I just got one. Now, I know I won't gain anything, but I'm not going to lose anything. That's good, isn't it? I feel good. Wonder when the master's coming back. Do, 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 do. Hey, I feel okay. I'm sure the master's okay. Everything's okay. Relax. It's been a while, master. Hope he texts. Gives me a heads up. Is this you just in your life today? Show up in church by Sunday through the year. Oh, I think he's suggesting. Oh, maybe God is suggesting that. Whoa, Master, you're back again. Whoa, good to see you. Wow, Tom, you're back. Wow, Dick, you're back. Wow, all the family again, happy. It's great. Wow. Master seems happy with Tom. Whoa. Doubled it, 5 more. Whoa, VP in the kingdom. Little lucky. Wow, Dick, whoa, doubled as well. VP in the kingdom. Whoa, I would have done the 1-on-1 myself, but oh, Master, good to see you. Yeah, good trip. Yeah. I've been fine. Yeah. Oh, excuse me. Here it is, Master. You can check. I kept my eye on this. Nobody took anything. I've been watching this since you left. Here it is, Master. It's all there. It's all for you. Master, you don't seem so happy. You gave Tom 5 and Dick 2. You just gave me 1, and I was afraid. And you're tough, and I could lose that 1. I knew you wouldn't be happy with that if I lost it. So, Master, you don't look happy, Master. Is the Master happy with you? If he were to come today, and the Master was furious. It is criminal to live cautiously like that. If you knew I was after the best, why did you do less than the least? The least you could have done is to invest some with the bankers, where at least I would have gotten a little interest back. So take that 1 and give it to the one who risked the most. And we like happy endings to stories, don't we? We like a movie with a happy ending. Tuck the kids or the grandkids into bed. Tell me a story with a happy ending. And it's happy for Tom and Dick. But for Larry, for me, for you, will it be a happy ending? And take this play it safe who won't go out on a limb and throw him into outer darkness. I heard a preacher recently in Atlanta preach on this. He said Jesus wasn't talking about a place, but just living emotionally in regret. How we like to smooth over the rough edges of the truth. And when I hear this, the word read, it makes me nervous. Any of you nervous? Or are you okay? Makes me nervous. Am I a good investment? Are you a good investment? You think when the master comes back and say, "Here it is, Lord," he says, "Hey, that's what I gave you." Huh? I gave you that to invest. What I've given you is for others. It's to invest in the kingdom. It's to extend the kingdom. Not for you to make up your nice little comfort zone and your box and even your happy church box. Are you a good investment? Am I? Maybe this year, God's going to shake your box a little bit. A little bit of shaking going on in your life. We often blame that on the devil. But maybe it's God. God can even do a little ripping. Maybe we lose that well-paid job. Maybe things aren't the way it turned out to be. Sickness. Divorce in the family. Things happen in life, don't they? But there was a day when the Father said to the Son, "Son, it's wonderful here. All this beauty, all this space, all this glory. But I need you to step out. See, there's that world down there. It's in a mess. It's without me. It's without hope. Would you step out for me?" And what did it mean for the Son, if I can put that reverently, to step out of the box of heaven? What did it mean? See, in the box, we're basically saying yes to ourselves. Yes to this, yes to that. When we step out of the box, we're many times more saying yes to God and saying no to ourselves. And mission is simply stepping out of the box and saying yes to God, which means no to ourselves, to our comforts, to having not just our needs but our greeds. But the son stepped out. What if he hadn't? Where would you be? Where would I be? In a moment, we'll take the Lord's table. If he'd said yes to himself, he would have stayed in heaven. And I want to invite you to come and write your name, first name, on this box. If you said, Lord, I'm ready to step out of the box this year, whatever that means, but I'm ready to step out of the box. I'm not going to play it safe this year. Live in my comfort zone. I'm going to step out for you. Maybe I'm going to go on that mission trip this year that I've been thinking about and telling others for years. Maybe I'm going to give to that ministry. Maybe I'm going to roll up my sleeves and pitch in. Use what God has given me before he comes again. So would you come? Write your first name on the cross. And if you come, I'd like you to stay here for taking the Lord's table. If you come, just stay here. If you have a spouse, you can come with them, but you can also come without them. If you can't get down, have somebody sign for you. But if you can, there's something about kneeling and stooping down to the cross. Anyone else? Did you already receive your emblem? Are they back at your seats? Just go get them, and then I'd like you to come back. Yeah. Anyone else? Please come. He gave us bread and wine so we could remember this out-of-the-box experience for the Son. Saying no to himself and yes to God. Not my will. I think he'd have preferred to stay in the box of heaven. Not my will, but yours. So he gave this bread. Take this bread. He said, take and eat this. My body broken for you. Take and eat in remembrance of what I did for you. And at the end of the meal, he took the cup. This is my blood of the new covenant, a new relationship. Drink ye all of this in remembrance of me, until I come again and check how you've done. Please drink.